Alright, let me make sure this is the right one. Yo, I hit 300! Let's go! Oh, let's go, baby! Alright, let me make sure this is the right one. Go to my YouTube. It's on my, if you go to my profile. It's because it hasn't changed. Yo, we actually hit 300. I'm actually really freaking happy about that. Alright, so we are playing Space Engineers. Oh, metal's open, that's cute. That's why I'm getting frame droppage. I'm gonna close all the useless bullshit that I have open. Alrighty. Space Engineers. Not that Fugit plays it with us anymore, but I know. He doesn't even. Why is it not recording Discord? It's supposed to. Add source. Default device, headphone, earset, chat. There we are. Close. So this is.
I'm gonna hop on MSRP now. I'm gonna come and find your brother. I'm gonna tell him to shut up.
He's making so loud, bro.
Where's this motherfucker to?
Is he even on the server?
Yes, he is.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
I watch the server for 24 hours a day, every day of the week. No, he's not. Shit. I want him on to stream fucking time.
I really wish I could rename these audio devices, but I can't. Daily, I'm on the other one, you goofball. I gotta go tell him I'm on the other one. Because he got the notification that I went live.
Oh.
Let's see, I swear I had a goal set up on this thing too. Widgets. Member goal.
Right.
Add source. Add source. Starting amount is 300. Let's get to 350. Subscriber goal. Start goal. Oh. Start goal. Go. There we go.
I hate having to do things with people. It's so annoying. So what did your brother do exactly?
What do you mean?
Oh, my super was taken.
Appreciate the sub, Scorp.
My super wasn't taken. You know when you said this is taken, it was already in server.
Yeah, that's yeah. I was a little confused on that one. All right, so I think we're on the moon, right? No, we're not. We're on an asteroid. Cute.
I filled out bleh. I filled out the log. It's in my name. Defective thing. Use keys. Multi-slash detective. And
I want to put a light in here. Let's see. Let's put a light in here. Where could we stick it? We could stick it on this battery. What do you mean you can't do? You don't have any construction comps? Okay, well let's see. Let's make some. Literally need 2 of them. Thanks.
Oh, you're currently sitting at 302 subscribers. Well done.
Yes. Is it really 302?
Yeah, it's 302. It's not updated yet.
Oh. YouTube takes a little longer to update on the stream than it does. Oh, it's 301 actually. Yeah, YouTube takes a hot minute to update.
And YouTube's pretty slow.
I mean, it's okay, but it just is what it is. It takes a hot minute.
What data was incorrect on my files? What did I do wrong?
Oh, you just had the wrong names. On the data file, you just need to make sure you put the name of the spawn code. Alright, so it's this light. We're gonna do radius. Get a nice fall.
I'm gonna redesign that Toyota Supra when I can replace the vehicle. I'm gonna have it ready for something.
Sprat Military Escort. Let's go shoot it down.
Sorry, what?
Alright, let's see. We'll come out of standby. Unlock. Boot the shield up. Aw, shield's gonna take forever to boot up, isn't it? Fucking asshole. Whatever.
Oh well.
Alright, military escort, you're fixing to go down in Chinatown, baby. As Wowea is coming in hot! Jesus. Yay! Whoa, missed it! Thanks, Shield. You came on at the world's greatest time. Get fucked. Get fucked. The shield is severely damaged. There it goes. Now it's generating.
This is hot and I can't find anything with deep attachments. Jesus Christ, you're really working on it. And your shield activated just in time.
I know it did. It's still generating, but it did activate just in time. Like literally just in time. I keep hearing Discord go off. Alright, that bitch is fucked.
Get fucked, pussy.
Both of these should be recharging. Oh, the one is still recharging. Oh, we got company. Come on, Shield, I need you to regenerate quicker.
Beautiful deliveries that I fucked up on when I first Oh, don't tell me it's expeditions.
Just make the logo chrome, it'll stop.
How do I make the logo chrome?
Asriel, because he figured it out. I don't know entirely on how to make it chrome. I'd have to sit down and play with it. Alright, we got 2 guys. 2 and 6. I'm going straight down. Because I know you guys are going to dip. And I'm not. And get fucked. Oh, you missed. Oh, nope, you hit him. Yep, you hit him. Dead on. He's toast. Next one. Yep, he's toast too. 2 googlies down. Don't fuck with Wyatt in space.
Yeah, don't fuck with Wyatt, space. Don't fuck with Wyatt, that's awesome.
Don't fuck with Wyatt when he's got his damn freaking miner out. Come on now. Like, you don't know how many times I've been attacked with this miner, so I have made it unattackable. I have like over 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 turrets on this thing.
Jesus Christ.
So, if you gonna fuck around, you're gonna find out real fast. And this bitch hauls ass. She fucking
Head though.
Earth. Because batteries. Yeah, that's the only downside. I don't have a reactor on this thing because this
Aw.
ship can take an insane amount of damage without a reactor. The second the reactor gets hit and blows up, ship's toast.
Yeah, just wait on a reactor on that tool. Yes,
Yes. And the amount of shit I have in this thing is insane, bro. Like, let me just say, I have 6 engines right here.
What?
There's 6. So when the batteries get below like 20%, I have a system where it automatically kicks all 6 of those engine on. And I actually will start getting... So right now, the N is 500 kilowatts because I don't actually know where it's getting... That's concerning, actually. Oh, it's getting power from somewhere, and I don't like it. I don't know where it's getting power from. But if I flip over and my solar panels turn on, we'll see that number will jump really quickly. So now I'm getting 870 kilowatts. I don't know where it's actually getting power from.
It's destroyed.
I really don't know.
Meow.
Unless it's the ship in the hangar, but I don't think it's the ship in the hangar. It's set to charge.
Wait, you have a spare ship in that hangar?
Oh yeah, I gotta show you this. Check this out. Figure I'm streaming, so don't say anything stupid.
Oh, you better be glad.
I'm about to say I'm just gonna mute him. I don't trust him.
He's playing Space Engineers.
Playing Ninja Queers?
Yeah,
He's playing Engineers.
not like you play it anymore. Well, you're moving houses, so.
We can't play, man. Yeah.
So anyway, let me make sure we're going for a direct path of Earth, and I'm not gonna slam into an asteroid. If you get shut up. Anyway, so this is the standby and docking systems. So this one is the docking. This is the standby one. The standby is basically all thrusters off, everything off except for the weapons and some other stuff. The docking one, really? Get out of here. Get out of here. Alright, Almighty.
So that's your passive docking system. Yeah, your stream has about 30 second delay, so.
Yes,
Well, it's upwards of 30 seconds.
and there's a reason for it.
Which is that.
I have a
See,
button on my...
red.
Yeah, I have a button. Oh, it doesn't want to work. Oh, no. Yeah, it works. It'll delay the stream and then cut the audio if I need to.
Nice.
So
Sweet. Right, so that's the automatic docking station, I can say.
it's not automatic, it's automated. So it's a timer block. So basically, like I can push it right. I can do the standby right now. Ship's in standby. So except for those thrusters. So the ship's in standby. I have no control over the ship whatsoever now. And
You
it's
have a crack in your window.
yes, I do have a crack in my window. Um.
That's not...
Anyway, I don't have any control over the ship until it comes back out of standby mode, and then I've got full control of the ship again.
Jesus Christ.
And the shield also has to regenerate because it's switching batteries.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't have it programmed that detailed. They just switch. So
What, so they're switching because it's not got enough power from each battery, or?
no, so this ship has. I can tell you. This ship has 49 batteries
Jesus Christ.
and 2 standby batteries. So the 2 standby batteries are power that is not directly taken from the main. So the main power for the ship shuts off. So that battery, so that power stays stored. And then after it's done with that, then yeah. Let me get us back up to speed. Cool. So this is the docking trigger. This is the this is literally the same block as that. This is just a fancier look of it. That's it. This is a doors block, so if the door is open for a certain amount of time, there's a script that'll kick in and go. It'll automatically reclose the door. This is FSD, fancy display status. That's all of this you see in the cockpit. So those are all my drills, all my drill statuses. Those are my H2O, my H2, my O2, and my jump drive. Then you've got the 54 is the assembler, and then you've got the refinery and the refinery input and the refinery output. The middle screen you've got your battery, the main battery system, and then the one that's yellow is the standby battery system. And then on the right you have your cargo, your I forgot what that one is. H2O generator? Collectors. That's what it is. So I've got like 5 collectors on the bottom. That was a nice block. Anyway. I got 5 collectors on the bottom, and then the one in the middle is the one in the middle is collectors, and then this one, that one on the far right, is all 5 engines. It's a some average, but they all discharge at the same rate. So regardless, this is the shield control main. So this is the shield control table. If this gets destroyed, the shield gets fucked. And that's the cockpit. There's not much to her. This is the US hub. It's got a med bay in it. Has a armory, which I'm going to fill up with shit soon. Some gyroscopes. There's the shield unit right there. And more shield over there. And this is where all the magic happens. I'm gonna go ahead and save the game before I slam into a block of ice. So this is where all the magic happens. There's a lot of shit back here. These are both your jump drives. So I've got 2 of these bad boys. This is the repair projector. That's why it's encased in heavy armor panel, because it is very weak. I have 4 cargoes of storage. Well, technically 3, but I have 1 automated ammo system. Basically, if the docking system is initiated, so I toggle the docking system. I would have stopped for that, but I'm moving way too fast. The docking system was initiated, so when it's docked, all these will turn green. These will turn on. This one will turn off. So all the ammo any available ammo, it will pull it and store it in here. They can't take it out. It's really nice. Back here, I have 2 refineries and an assembler. Actually, no. Oh no, I do. I have 2 refineries, which is used for refining ore, scrap metal, stuff like that. And then I have an assembler, which is used for assembling blocks together. The refinery is autonomous, so it does it when it needs to. This is my spare ship. It has a docking system in it, which is really stinking cool. I'm not gonna use it now because we're moving it
The
really
mini
fast.
ship has its own docking system.
Yes. So this piston, so the doors will open. Well, actually, first you have to depressurize the room so we don't lose our oxygen. Then the doors will open, and this piston will push the rig out. The rig will fire up, you disconnect, and about 10 seconds later, the system reverses.
Oh, nice.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and depressurize the room now, because if I don't, once I go through that door, it will be toast.
Yeah.
It's not gonna depressurize. Cute. That means the tank's full. I knew I was gonna hit an asteroid! I told you! I knew I was gonna hit it! Did I actually hit an asteroid or did I hit a ship? Oh, a ship hit me!
Oh, nice. Oh, Jesus Christ. You kind of died there, man. Ooh, everything's sparky. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus Christ.
We're just gonna reload. I don't know what I hit.
Fuck. You got a big fuck off hole in the side of your ship there, bud.
Yeah, not anymore. I'm gonna just reload really quick. Because, fuck that. I'm trying to show off my ship and fly at the same time, and it's like, the game's like, no, I'm a spawning asteroid. I don't even know, I don't think it was an asteroid.
This looks like a very fun game. I want to play it now.
It is fun, but
It's
it's tedious and it gets boring really quick by yourself. Especially when you're like me and you have, like, I haven't even shown you my base. Like,
Oh god.
you think this ship, now this ship that I'm in right now, I built this ship from the ground up.
Ooh.
The base I built from the ground up. There are a couple ships that I have not built from the ground up.
Jesus Christ.
Alright, so
What about your microship?
the microship I did not build. Well, I built it, but I didn't make the blueprint.
Oh.
Alright, so I'm going to actually
I'm
get
assuming
us.
it's a Steam game, which is how you get the blueprints.
Yes.
I shall take a look at Steam to find out how much it is.
Actually, I think I might have crashed into Earth. Because we're only 338 kilometers away from Earth. So, I'll land this ship, and then I'll show you the entire thing, because I don't want to slam into an asteroid again. Like, I'm fixing to land on Earth here in a minute, so...
Space
Engineers.
As much as buy for a personal. Let's go. No, it's not.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. This used to be a public match, like, world, but it's hard to run public when no one else wants to play.
Yeah.
Like, Peter right now is moving. Commando doesn't play anymore. Fuga doesn't play anymore. And so they just kind of got out of it. And I was like,
That's a fucking space rover. Let's go.
oh yeah, I got one of those too. I got two of them actually. I'll have to give you a full grand tour of like all my ships and shit. 'Cause
Yeah.
this one's really cool. This one I fly all the time. That's why it's massive. It actually used to be flat on the back. That back used to not be there. But I added that once I got once I wanted more power. So
Fucking ice ray I'm having a look at? Jesus Christ.
where?
It's on the Steam homepage. For screenshot I sent you. I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at. But either way, the game looks very, very fun. I've seen the photos. Oh, he looks at my program.
That's a ray gun, yes.
Oh, that's good. That's fucking cool as fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna.
I've got one of those.
Fuck yeah. Ah.
I actually have a smaller version, which I have with a mod pack.
Micro ray gun.
So it's it's actually a dual, so it's a dual cannon turret ray gun, and
Oh,
it's
right.
really freaking cool. Yeah, so this base is quite massive, so I tend to lag when I get a little closer to it. When I'm streaming, I do.
So is
If
this
I'm
like a
not-
stupidly intensive game then, or? I'll check out the
No,
perspective on it,
it's
but-
not. It's not terribly intensive. It's very memory intensive. Requires a lot of memory to run it.
Oh, what's
But I have 64 gigs. Peter's played with 16 before, so I mean, if you start
I mean-
fresh and you don't start with anything loaded in the server like ours, you would be fine. It wouldn't have
mean-
trouble.
they recommend 16 gigabytes of RAM.
16?
Yeah, that's what they recommend.
Yeah.
But the minimum is 8 gigs, which is roughly what I have available when I'm running my shit. So
Yeah, see, I run with 64, so, but I also
wanna-
stream, so that's
I
another
wanna
reason
get
why
around
I've got
with it.
64.
so.
Alright, cool. So, since we're back to the base,
Let me just stop the beast right there.
I'll get back to the base. So, are you watching my stream, and are you following along with my stream, or are you listening
Yeah,
to me?
I'm watching your stream, but with the
Okay.
delay is like interesting. Right, okay, so base. You have another ship there?
Yes,
Jesus Christ.
I have another ship. That's my battleship. So this box is the missiles and all of my weapon information. So I can see all the current statuses. The top is all the weapons, the bottom is all the ammo. You've already seen this part. This is, you've already seen this. We were going back here. So this is where all the magic happens. There's a lot of stuff in here, and it is very tight at times. It's gonna be even tighter once I add more hydrogen or more batteries. So I've got 2 hydrogen tanks. I got 2 large hydrogen tanks, and I've got 8 small hydrogen tanks. I also have 4 oxygen, or I have 6 oxygen tanks, which is why I never run out of oxygen. A bunch of batteries and a bunch of shit. This room doesn't have a ton in it. It's just a bunch of storage for all of the equipment. I have to fly up, back, and over. These are the 2 rear thrusters. I need to fly back up and over. I gotta back around. There we go. Cool. So that's kind of like the engine bay almost, because that's where all the engines are, other than the ones that run underneath. So I'll show you the undocking sequence. So we come in here, we do Control 9. If we were in space, I would depressurize the cabin, but we're not in space, so we just open the doors.
Yeah, now
We open those doors, the doors will open up. I wait for it to say 100%. It doesn't ever say 100. Then the piston will push me out. While the piston's pushing me out, I'll swap back over and fire up the ship,
okay.
which I do with 9.
Okay, so now the doors are opening. Oh my god, that's cool. I like that.
So I do the ship a
Mine is
little
purple.
test to make sure the thrusters are functional, and then we turn the dampeners on and disconnect, and now the ship is out. And after about 10 seconds, this system will reverse. The piston will retract, the doors will close on its own.
How'd you get back in?
So there's 2 ways. One, I'm gonna turn this fan back to isolating because it's driving me nuts. 2, so both ships have antennas. This one has one. That one has one. So I can manually connect to the blockade, search for hangar, and manually open the doors.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, and same with the piston. I just tell the piston to reverse, and it'll come back out. Or I can come out. There's a secret hidden button down here that will open the hangar doors. It won't send out the piston yet. I haven't programmed it to do that. But then, you know, same way, I have this sick ass docking camera on this ship. And I just pretty much line her up with. Come on. Is this?
Just
Oh,
a
it's
tiny little
doing the
buffer
road.
that you have underneath.
It's doing the
I like that.
fucking rotating thing again. This ship has a problem right now, and it's where it's like offset or something like that. It's something. It's not happy. Because you can see it. Yeah, you can see it rotating. It's doing that on its own. I don't know why it's doing it. It's fucked. So I connect. I turn those off.
This is lit. I love it.
Pull the piston back in, and it moves slowly. And if, like, for instance, if one of those drills was to get caught, it would stop.
Oh, nice.
So it won't keep pulling it. Once I'm in, then I close the doors. The doors close up nice and tightly. And then, of course, the room will repressurize. So that's pretty much the blockade. The blockade's been through 3 different versions. This is version 3 right now. Version 2 was, it didn't have these big, the big chrome drills on the front. It just had the top ones. And then, so the original purpose of the blockade was to mine a lot of blocks in one zone. Because this thing was made for drilling, right? It wasn't really made for transport, and over time of me playing the game, it eventually turned into a transport vehicle. So, but I still wanted to have the mining capability because I want to do shit like this. And dig really giant fucking holes.
Right, 1 second now. I'm waiting for this giant fuck off hole just to open. Okay, so you angry yourself now.
It's a pretty massive hole.
Jesus Christ.
Just saying that, like, it looks tiny as fuck. But I'll go outside and I'll stand in the middle of this thing and you'll see how big this hole is. Like,
Why is it spitting all the sand at the back?
so that is actually stone.
Oh.
So this is stone, which is completely useless in the game. So I have actually 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of those. So, and the main reason is because it dropped all of that stone, and I dug that much. So, when I'm mining out in space, it gets a little full. So, I'll show you the docking procedure. It's not hard. It's just something you gotta get used to. This will actually fit in this entire enclosed capture, which is really nice. We will fly in here very carefully. And we keep the ship furthest to the right so that there's room for that connector that you see sticking out of the wall. And then once we get in close, we'll stop. We'll come over a little bit, go down until we meet with it. There it is. Then I go in first person and I level the ship. Once I'm level, I toggle the dock connector after I connect to it first. Gotta remember to do that. I always forget because I was used to my old ship where my old ship I just push the docking system. I don't have to connect to it. Where with this one, I have to connect to it first and then dock. So it actually does have a little bit of damage, but it's not crazy. It's easily repairable because I have a projector, so it's really easily repairable. I just have to make sure I'm not in creative because sometimes I am. So I just right click on it, and it's just this one it looks like on the bottom. So it's nothing too crazy. I just gotta go, repair it now. But I can actually pull shit out of the cockpit, which, well, you used to be able to do that. Can't do it anymore, but, I can just come over here and do it too with this connector. If I position myself the right way, I can, there it goes. I can pull shit right out of the connector and just weld it back together. I could also back it out and drive it over to the repair station, which is right next to this actually, but I don't really want to do that because that requires me to back this thing out of here and repark it and everything, and
It's a pain in the ass.
it's a pain in the ass because the ship is just massive. But where we are on Earth, if we get a sandstorm or something, you won't be able to breathe.
Oh.
So, I have made it airtight because I am 9 times out of 10 every time I come back with this ship, I always have to repair it in some way or fashion. Like right now, I'm having to repair it because I slammed it into the ground.
It's not very smart that way.
Well, it used to actually sit on the ground, so like I used to be able to park it on the ground and it would sit there and be able to connect, but I made the connector too high. So now we start up cleanup process. This is not hard. Oh, this is all heavy blocks. I'm gonna have to back the ship out anyway. I just realized that. You get to see another one of my ships come out in a minute.
One's on the roof.
No, I have 2 others. So we're gonna fire up the docking, make sure everything flops over. We got thrust, and we'll go out. And that's why I hold left alt, because the ship, I could fly backwards all the way to that mountain and it would not move. So we'll turn the auto lock feature on, and then we'll just kind of let the ship kind of coast down, and whatever landing gear first. Oh wait, speaking of landing gear, hold on, standby one. There she is.
And I'm back. And it showed me the mountain that you could reverse,
So I actually need to grab some steel plates. Cool. So I can put this landing gear back together. Easy day.
What do
So
you have then? Like a zero grav suit or something? See is you flying about.
So I'm in Earth's gravity, so I have the gravitational pull of Earth. I don't have gravity generator on this. You can have one. I don't, because I don't want it. I don't need it. So it's not something I care about. I'd rather float than have to fight with shit. So we set this to auto lock. And once the first landing pad touches the ground, there it goes. It will lock the ship, and this is where standby mode is useful. Toggle standby mode, we switch over the standby battery, and everything else shuts off, which is really nice.
Very power conservative.
Yes. So that's only a portion of the base.
Oh Jesus Christ.
So inside
We've
the
been here
actual
for 2
base,
hours.
we have 2 rovers. We used to have 3. The third one blew up. We don't talk about it. I may have sent it a little too hard over the mountain, and it may or may not have parachutes. This one is my favorite one. This one is a remote controlled miner on the back, which is really nice. so I can control it from being in the cockpit. It also has its own memory and power management, which is why it's disconnected currently, because it messes with the mains. This one's just a really fast rover that I love to have fun with. And of course there's a big hangar door on the back. It's not as big as the other ones. This is the tunnelway, which is a little seating for people that need to go AFK. This is the med bay, which has all of the things and gadgets and gizmos in here. The turret controllers, all that shit. This is armory, and more shit in here. Toilet seats, whatever. Those are just for aesthetic. Up here upstairs, this is the main control unit, obviously, because it's got the shield shit in here. It's also got a main control hub with all of the data of the base. From assemblers, refineries, O2 gens, to all 18 hydrogen tanks, to both 2 reactors, which are in the ground. That's how you should always do them. Your base ever gets attacked, those reactors won't ever explode because they're in the ground. 41 air vents, over like 100 doors, and of course the main battery status. Has a bunch of connectors on the sides as well. This is where a lot of the automation. Here we have FSD, which is that system over there, and this same door system that the ship has. That's pretty much it for like player and hangout shit. In here we have a whole other hangar. So this is my maintenance slash repair ship. This is a grinder that I have, and I don't know where my other... Oh, it's on the side. I have another miner ship that's smaller outside. This system is equipped with an automatic fill, automatic unload system, and which is all controlled from inside the cockpit. This is a builder and a grinder, so it's kind of a both. This ship has one massive storage container on the roof right here, and it just holds a bunch of shit whenever I need it to. It has literally everything on here that you will probably ever need to use for repairing anything. It's got hydrogen, it's got oxygen, it's got a hydrogen engine, it's got reactors, you name it. We'll go ahead and switch over to the load menu. With the load menu, I get to choose and pick what I want in here. So it will only intake components though, so it won't take on anything else unless it needs to. So we come in here and we'll go to the cargo, and then we come over here and we go to cargo. This is the base's cargo, this is the ship's cargo, and we're just going to put all the steel plates and all of those in there, and that's it. So now we open the hangar, we will fire up the ship, and wait for everything to boot up, and once everything's booted, for a little bottom test, and we'll push 6, scoot it over and go down so we don't clop the roof there.
Jesus, this is very detailed. Just saying that.
And so I actually built this, that's why it looks a little blocky. But she's really nice. So this thing makes things twice as easier. So it doesn't have a ton of battery storage. It runs out of battery quite quickly when you're doing a lot of work with it. But if I'm doing something like this, we probably won't drop below like 90%. So this is the cool part. We're going to unlock that hinge and open up the pistons, which retract down. And they will go to a 90-degree incline, just like that. We'll navigate over to the 4th page, which has the piston control system. With this, I have access to 3 different cameras. I don't know where the 4th one went. Anyway, So there's a camera on each one of these pistons, and I just fly in here. And when I come in here and I need to pick up some mess that I made or anything like that, I can do that with these. And it's like a little vacuum, and just picks them up. And then if I need to move one but not the other, I can do that as well. Because sometimes that one on the left will get in the way. So then I just grab the camera for it and just kind of paintbrush it
It's like
around.
a giant walker.
It kind of is.
Just that it has vacuums on it.
Yes. I have to be careful though, because these collectors will get damaged very quickly.
Oh.
So, and like right now I have to actually switch to the other side because I'm hitting the wall. So we just pick all this up. Just like that. And then we'll go to the other hole and do the same exact thing. And what's cool is this actually will put this in the refinery that's up top. Come on. There we go. It'll put this in the refinery that's like, there's two refineries right above me. And they are used for steel, directly scrap metal. So it turns scrap metal into actual usable blocks. So it gets most of it, but this is all like 2K, so my inventory gets full pretty quickly. But the good thing is I can just come back here and unload it just like that. So I pick up all these scrap pieces that I didn't collect. And you'll see why I have to pick up all these in a minute, because when I go to build, I won't be able to build if I have scrap metal in the way. So, now that both pistons are retracted, we can retract the entire rig back into the ship. Just like that, and we'll lock the hinge. Now we aim down, and we turn the welder on. And it will repair all of this back to its original state. Just like that. So we've got...
To Wyatt, this is a game that's built for nerds.
Exactly.
That just enjoys space.
Yes.
So, this is on my wish list now on Steam, and I shall be getting this hopefully on the 19th.
There you go.
Fuck yeah, it's a new game to play.
But yeah, so just like that, easy as day. Now that one's done, so we come back. And this ship actually does have a protection system. I turn the grinders on,
Christ.
and I leave the ship, and the grinders shut off.
Hey.
And same with the welder. I get out, the welder shuts off.
This thing has automatic repairing. I'm watching it do it. It's like, what the fuck?
Yes, and this welder actually has a pretty big range to it. Actually, I think we are out of parts. Are we out of parts? We are. So we are out of steel, which is required by heavy metal blocks, but I've made it really easy. I used to have to back in that garage. No more of that shit. Made it really easy. We come over here to the solar panel, we go into our camera, and we back right into the sucker.
So is that solar panel just a massive thing that's currently powering the whole base?
No. All of these solar panels are powering
Oh, Jesus.
the whole base.
Nice. It's the camera.
So, we'll go ahead and offload some stuff here too. While we're here, like all this nickel and scrap metal. Because the refiners don't want to ever unload. I don't know why. Steel.
When I get the game, you're teaching me on how the fuck I do this.
You get used to it. But so we're gonna come in here and we're gonna make 2,000 metal grids. It will be done with those pretty quickly because I actually have 6 assemblers working all in conjunction.
Jesus Christ.
So if I actually go and look, assemblers, you'll see there's
No,
1,
the server's
2,
gonna restart.
3, 4, 5, 6, and they're all working at the same rate, which is really cool. So then we go back in here and go to cargo and we just double click, drop some more grids in there. We're actually going to let it finish its 2,000 because I'll probably need about 2,000 of them. Well, actually no, I need half of the amount of steel plates I have. I need 25 steel plates per block and I only need like 14 metal grids. I guess we can go place those blocks. I have to grab some steel though. So we go in here, heavy block, and we'll fly over here. You can do it from the ship, but did I really just use all 100 of those on that? Give me those back. No, I want all 100 back. Give them back. Alright, fucker. So, I know exactly what hash it is for this. It's the dust armor with this color. And then we just kind of fill it back in. Like, the building mechanics of this game is almost identical to Minecraft, but it's a little different.
It's a little different and a bit more tacky.
Yes. A bit more bitty too. A lot more bits in these blocks than the other ones.
Yeah, the other ones are only 8-bit.
And you actually have to build these, not just place them.
Yay.
So everything in this game you have to build.
Oh, that sounds fun. But also tedious.
It's tedious, but you get used to it. It's part of the game.
You can also make you can also make automated things to do shit like that for you, so
Exactly.
automation is key.
That's something that's a big part in this game, is the automation aspects of this game are insane.
Well, I hope they are. I mean, the game came out in 2013. I know who made the game, and I expect what I expect from them, and that's automation.
Alright, so we have almost about 2,000 plates on our hands now. Those refiners, those assemblers are just amazing. So we'll fire the ship back up. Everything will turn back on. And we are good for disconnect. And give me a little more.
Dare restart.
Give me a little more sensitivity, and we'll do a quick save.
Just in case a little wild Wii does something stupid.
Well, the game also has a tendency to crash sometimes because I play mod, so.
That's just a bit like Scrap Mechanic then, where it wants to crash every 3 seconds.
So, this builds all these quickly. Go until there's no more sound. And we do the same thing on these 3. Those are done. Then we come up here. And I'll show you the range of this thing. I'm pretty much against the ground. Well, it's not wanting to do it. It theoretically speaking should be able to do this entire block, but it doesn't want to do it. I'm out of steel plates, aren't I? Yep.
Again?
No, I was out of metal grates last time.
Oh.
So now I'm out of steel plates. So we gotta back her up all the way back to the connector. Because this ship does not have an antenna, so because it's a big grid. So there's two types of ships. There's the big grid, which is this, and then the small grid, which is the miner that's I'm fixing to connect right next to. The small grid ones use the small grid stuff. The big grid ones obviously use the big grid. But the small grid also has the capability of using, well, each grid has the capability of using other grid stuff. So, like, if I have it set up a certain way, I don't have any more steel pipes. Bruh.
Bro. Steel pipe.
They're not steel pipes, steel plates.
Steel plates.
This goes really quick. So, a key thing to know when this is done is when this assembler finishes, all the other ones are done.
Sweet.
So, I'm gonna let this run, and I'm gonna grab some water really quick.
Things crafting up 4K plates. That is stupid fast.
Alrighty. I got me a sandwich too.
Go.
Hmm.
Fair play, your crafting system's pretty fast. I like it.
Mm-hmm. We'll finish, we'll finish patching up this hole. And then I'll show you the brains. Hopefully, we don't run out of materials on this run.
Oh yeah, and by the way, Trey's dying to that civilian right along with him.
I know.
He DM'd me, I think it was literally just before you started your stream. And he went, can I join? I said, give us a minute. Talk about development things. And he's getting ready to stream. I'm like, alright. Just DM me. What are you doing? I said, talking to Wyatt when he streams. He says, I want to be there.
What's up, Frog?
There you go, that Trey.
Oh, it's great. We've actually got a couple viewers. Space. And I'm on YouTube.
Yeah, he's streaming in space.
Because we just hit 300, so. Woo! I got me a sandwich.
You are such a bum fuck, Trey.
Let's see, I got some bread. Got some turkey. American cheese. And ham
Ooh.
and roast beef. Doctor said I need to eat more protein. I think that's got plenty of protein in it there, Doc.
Yeah.
3 different kinds of meats. Just saying. Ooh, easy. So, parking this thing is a hell in a handbasket because I have to get to the. It literally sits on the top, but this thing, you have to like barely tap the up thrust, or it will just send up full on sending it through the roof, which I have done a couple times.
Does it go
Yes, it will take the
What's
roof.
that spinny thing?
What spinny
It's
thing?
outside.
This thing?
It's outside, it's I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, that?
Yeah. Thing.
I'll show you that in a minute. That's the shield.
It's like what that big black orb thing.
Yes, that is the shield.
Oh, let's go.
So this thing right here is the shield generator, which is so there's 3 types of shield generators. There is the there's this one, which is the station ship, the station generator. There is this one, which is
At first glance, that thing looks pretty useful.
it's this
I
way.
admit that thing does look pretty useful. It is useful.
Nope, other side. Which is this one. This is the smaller package, and it has less HP. But it does work. Or you can have one that's like the station one, but it's smaller and it's about a block size, so it would fit like right here.
Ooh, that's a shield emitter, the big blue one.
Yes, so the blue one is a shield emitter. This one is a shield emitter, except it's the station one, so it's a 3x3. Whereas the ship one is a 1x1 block. So this is my automation repair station. This one is actually fully autonomous. So go ahead and wake this ship up, disconnect, and fly off.
Trey, stop sending me stuff.
well,
Is that K9? No, it's not K9.
Regardless, so we fly into this, and it will turn the system on. Obviously, this ship's at 100%, so it doesn't have any damage. But say, for instance, we were to just run into the ground a couple times, like that. Now there is probably a little bit of damage. Oh, no, there's not. Okay, well, we'll just do that. Easy day.
That's what normally last night.
So now that bottom left drill is at 75%. So now we'll fly into this, and you'll hear it instantly straight up repair it. It's pretty quick about it too. So there's a million welders on this thing. And then once I back away, it will turn them off because welders do hurt you in this game.
Sorry, what did you just say? 12 million?
Well, not 12 million, but there's a lot.
Yeah, I can see.
But
Jesus Christ.
so this system is also set up to repair things like the FCG, right?
Uh-huh.
But the FCG won't fit through here, will it? No.
No.
That's when this system comes into play.
Oh, don't tell me it's on pistons as well. It is as well, Jesus fuck.
Pistons and hinges.
Oh my god.
It will raise up a good 100 blocks to where I could fit the FCG almost horizontally in here, or vertical, and the FCG will actually fly vertical next to it if it's empty. If it's empty, if it's fully loaded, good luck, because that thing barely likes to fly up when it's fully loaded. So, what is that?
This is insane.
So, back over here. And we'll open up that hangar
big
too.
fuck off rocket thing on the top. What's that big ass shit?
The big ship or the little turret?
The big ship.
So that's my battleship. My battleship has over 20 different turrets on it. And the highest caliber turret it has is a 1500 millimeter.
Meteor storm inbound.
This is the 1500 millimeter. You can see straight through the barrel. It's about as big as my damn head.
It looks like something out of fucking Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, there's a meteor storm inbound.
Yep.
So have fun with that.
Oh, my turrets have
Jesus
got it.
Christ. Yeah, that thing is bigger than your head, Wire.
Yeah. 1500 millimeter. It's like a tank size.
Yeah.
Yes, the welders will cook you your goose 110%, which is why they only detect ships.
Can imagine if it detected people.
Bzz. You be dead, man.
Yep.
Alright. Now the part everybody loves. Because I'm done with my sandwich.
Yeah.
The brains of this base. So, it looks very complicated in here. It's not.
We all know it's
Welcome to the brains. So,
There's the big football throw for the minor machine. There's the big sponge, spinny one. And yeah, let's just say he has a rover that he likes taking out just for fun because it goes stupid speeds. Jesus Christ, that's nice and neat and packed.
yes. So, we have over 8 cargo storage units. Or actually, no, I lied. 12 cargo storage units. We have 2 reactors, 6 assemblers, 4 refiners, and 18 oxygen, not oxygen, 18 hydrogen tanks. I don't know how many oxygen tanks we have. I'd have to go look at the counter. And a shit ton of batteries. Like, EV batteries, we have 142 batteries.
Holy shit, bro.
Now, here's the cool thing. I have set up this system to where when the batteries reach a certain charge, like for instance, once they reach 10% of their charge state, these two reactors will kick on, which generate 300 milliwatts per milliwatts each, which is 600 milliwatts, which is more than plenty to provide the station power.
Ships?
Ship, station, everything. I think it's 300. I'm not entirely sure on that one. Yeah, so it's 300 milliwatts. And it has an automatic switching system. So when they switch, it switches the power from the batteries to the reactors. The reactors are then charging all 142 batteries back up to 100%. Once they hit 100%, it switches those reactors off and it goes back to the batteries, which A, saves the reactor's lifespan and uranium, because uranium is a very rare ore in this game. I actually have damage on this reactor.
Things have lifespans now?
Well, some stuff does, yes, but a lot of the other stuff does not. So like, once you build something, it pretty much stays unless it gets damaged. Like that reactor had 5% damage on it for some reason. I'm not sure why, but it did. And it could have been when that ship ran my base the other day. I'm gonna talk about it. For some reason, the shield was not working and a ship ran my base. Anyway. Because the AI in this game are retard and they like to, they just like to ram shit. And I don't understand
Great,
why.
you got my car keys?
Yeah.
Okay. You promise not to abuse it?
Uh,
You best promise me not to abuse it. Please.
I'll go with whatever you're.
Yes, it is megawatts. I'm used to milliseconds, which is why when I see MS, I'm an audio engineer. So anytime I see MS, I always think of milliseconds,
Wyatt, you broke the server
Even-
again.
even though it's a what?
Ow.
Oh,
You
son of a
never
bitch.
Yeah, you broke in the server again, dickwad. Let's just say that he broke something in the server config. I'm just gonna put it that way, and more than likely it's just gonna be something called comma.
Probably. Let's find out. Let me open up my
He done that a lot. When I used to put in my server config, I forgot one simple comma.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news. If you put a comma in the server config, that's how you break it.
Oh, what?
Yeah, you don't put commas in the server config. It runs it off a string-based system.
Always breaking stuff. Change your name to next route.
At least I sit here and fix it and not go to sleep.
Who is this person called Nut? I'm so confused.
It's Mikey.
Oh, it's Mikey. I don't like him.
Remember, I'm streaming.
I know.
Yeah,
That's fine.
I could technically mute the Discord, but I don't wanna. Shops line 370. 370. Let's take a looky look. 370. That's weird.
What did it?
Oh,
There's still 18 people on the
oh.
server.
It's the items. Yeah, there's still people trying to join the server, but they can't because they won't let them.
Can you stop spamming the join button?
It's not gonna let you in, you hooligan. I have to restart the server anyway.
It's Sneeze. Look, anyway, we all know what it is. Okay, so I now have to.
370 in items. Oh, it need. Bruh!
What do you do? Come on.
Freaking comma!
Predict it, boys. I fucking predict.
Son of a bitch!
I like.
Oh, hey, you should save the file first before restarting the server.
Yeah, it might work. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Alright, back to Space Engineers. While I sit here and watch the console boot. I swear, if it throws an error again, I'm probably gonna throw something.
Okay.
Yes, I'm gonna throw Trey.
Okay.
Alright, someone go join the server.
I'm not joining the server. I'm joining stream.
I'll do it just so people can't get the server ID.
Hey, go on, go ahead, and then just say AFK.
Alright,
No, I'm gonna.
there we go, server's
Oh,
back.
Trey, by the way, you'll have to leave the server in order to get my key roll anyway. So have fun.
Alright, so that's pretty much the brains of it. I don't have, let's see. See your welder slash grinder. I got here when you were parking it. Yes! My, I like to call it my builder. As I use it a lot of times for repairing and building and shit like that. I could never find a builder that actually had a decent amount of cargo space. So, off of Steam. So, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try and build my own. I built the FCG, so the FCG is perfectly fine. So I was like, you know what? We'll just build this one, and we'll see about it. So this does have some modded stuff on it that's not in the game, but it's realistic mods, so this is it. It doesn't have a lot of gadgets and gazmos on the outside as much as it does on the inside. It has a safety system in place as well, where if you have the grinders and shit on, it will turn those off when you get out. So if you have the grinders on and you get out, it shuts them off. So because sometimes you teleport right into the grinders, or you'll teleport right into the welder, you will you'll be saved by that little unit. And I think it's like back here somewhere. I can't remember where. It's got two rear thrusters. It's got 4 bottom thrusters. These are the thrusters I'm talking about. These are the tier 4 armor thrusters from the Tired Engine Super Pack, which they're really stinking expensive. Like, they require so many materials to build. But I could never find a unit, a ship that would hold so much shit and be able to fly with it, which was some of the problem I was running into. So I went and built this one, and this one literally has everything you need. It's got hydrogen, it's got oxygen, it's got reactors, it's got batteries, it doesn't have an assembler, but it has 2 refineries, 2 basic ones, and it's over well protected, so like you can slide across the ground and shit in this thing, and it, as long as you're not doing mock Jesus, you're fine.
Yeah, but the thing is, when do you not do Jesus?
Exactly. So I had to make it Wyatt-proof, unfortunately, which is why everything is kind of covered up. But I can destroy some of these, and you can see. So there's the panel. There's some batteries.
That's the thing, right? Is you can't make things wired.
Oh, I can make them Wyatt-proof.
No, you need to make them.
Well, Pigot's not flying this. I am.
Yeah, but have you seen drives by
You should have seen him trying to fly a ship. He literally the first day I literally built a ship for him. This goofball literally goes to Mars and instantly crashes it because it came in way too hot.
Love it. Don't tell me.
The server's fine.
I was just trying to ask him if he was
Trey, if you ask me about a civilian ride along one more time, I'm gonna probably punch you in the throat. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Kinky on a whole new level, Trey.
Yeah, that's way too far.
That's not where I was going with it all.
Yeah, but it's the context of
Alright, so I'm gonna park my ships, and then I'm probably gonna go jump on the server. But I will catch this stream later.